Hey folks, your OS Reviews. Today we're taking a video first look and a quick review of the GoPuck 5X, which is a portable battery and charger that sells for roughly $50 on Amazon and through the company's website. It's not the cheapest mobile power bank on the market, but it has a fairly rugged design, and it's also being advertised as the most versatile battery. The first one that you can really wear on your shirt, on a pair of pants, maybe put on a backpack, and take with you when you're traveling, which makes it a good option for road warriors that are constantly on the go and maybe away from a constant source of power. So taking a closer look at the packaging here, a pretty clean overall look and finish, includes this interesting clip for, again, attaching it onto maybe a backpack or on some clothing. It also includes two USB ports for charging, so you can charge two products at the same time. Both of these are rated at 5 volts, 2.1 amps, which are powerful enough for charging an iPad or a larger device like a tablet. It also includes an input which charges the battery itself at the same 5 volt 2 amp speed, which is pretty fast. It's also shock and vibration resistant, even though it's not waterproof, so make sure you don't dump it in water and you should be fine. And it's a perfectly cube-like shape, makes it very pocket friendly as well, so you can easily slide it into a pocket and take with you. The back features some basic info, shows a few different scenarios where you might want to wear this, strap it onto things like a GoPro, onto maybe even a smart wearable. There's some basic info about the company on the sides as well. The capacity of the unit is 6,600 milliamp hours, which is pretty large, but not the largest power bank we've seen either, so a decent sized one, which should charge your phone, I would say 2.5 times if you have a moderate to slightly larger size device. And opening things up, there is again that micro USB cable, which is included for both charging the GoPuck as well as acting as the charger for your phone attributes. So now we have the unit taken out of the box there. There's also a few stickers, instruction manuals that comes included, in addition to an extra screw for the mounting bracket, which comes kind of included on the back here. It's actually put on here quite tightly. I will also mention that the GoPuck is, again, pre-charged, which is quite useful if you are away from a power source and you just pick this up from a store. You don't have to worry about plugging in for the first time, which is nice. The actual micro USB cable that's included seems to be roughly 1.2 meters long in length, which is pretty nice, but it's not a flat ribbon wire cable, so it's going to tangle a bit more easily than we'd like. It can also work for syncing if we are using it with a phone. And you can see here that this is what the unit looks like from the back. So we're going to try and unplug the cradle from the battery first and then take it out. And success, we now have the unit removed. So from a first impressions perspective, the power bank itself feels pretty solid. It's made out of a coating of soft touch rubber, which makes it pretty easy to grip and hold. It doesn't slide out of your hands very easily, and has an extra bezel which is coated in a thick rubber material. Makes me pretty confident that this thing will last, and even if I accidentally drop it a few times, it should still be fine. It also resists too many fingerprints, and it will not slide around too much on a surface when you set it down. The front features 4 LEDs which will turn on and tell you how much battery is left. So there's a key on the top which you can tap on once to check out the indication. So right now out of 4, which means we're fully charged at 100%. So each time that you lose one, you lose roughly 25% of the juice. The top features the USB rapid charging ports. They're spaced apart quite nicely, so there's not going to be too many issues as far as plugging in multiple cables at once. And the center one is for charging the power bank itself, which takes roughly 4 hours to completely charge. So that's something to quickly take into consideration. The bottom features a basic info about the unit, including the serial number and also the capacity, and that's it, a very simple presentation. Next to a 10,000 milliamp capacity power bank, this is a pretty generic model. You can see that it is pretty small and slim, and again, very pocket friendly. The mount here, which allows you to attach it to a strap or onto a clip, is also made out of plastic and feels quite sturdy as well. It's a nice little useful accessory and kind of solidifies the GoPuck as this unique rugged power bank that allows you to carry around with you in a highly versatile manner. So doing a quick charging demonstration next, I have a cell phone here. I'm going to plug it into the micro USB tip onto the bottom. And then afterwards, I'm going to plug it into the top. It can also work with smartwatches. Anything with a USB MP3 players can be charged. And you can see that charging begins automatically. You don't have to tap on the power key once. It's a smart charger in the sense it's not going to overheat or overcharge your device, which is nice to see. Once charging is complete, it's going to automatically turn off, and the LEDs will also stop being lit at this green state. It took roughly fully charging an iPhone 6s will take roughly 3 hours to complete, which is also an average benchmark that we found on most those 5-volt 2-amp power banks we've tested in the past. So pretty good, definitely as fast as a lot of wall chargers you'll find these days, unless you're looking at Qualcomm's quick charge devices, but those tend to also require a chipset integrated in the phone in the first place. So at the end of the day, the GoPuck 5X mobile power bank is a compelling option if you're looking for something that's quite rugged, easy to take with you. It's made pretty well and has a nice construction quality overall, although it's not the cheapest power bank on the market, and you can probably find better deals in terms of value. It's a reasonable purchase, again, if you are looking for something that you can clip on when you're traveling, when you're moving, and taking with you on the go. You can check out more details about the GoPuck 5X in our official written review, but this has been our video. Thanks for watching here at OS.